Yes, moving on into the kitchen with two chefs, Executive Chef Christopher Marcus, sous chef Steve Etta from Norfolk Waterside Marriott, and Shula's 347 Grill. We're preparing a great meal, Texas Chic, for the second annual Cheer Sound Station event. Raises money for the Coalition for Hearing Education and Research. So what's on the menu today?
Well, we have a lot of great things. One of the things to make, Texas chic, you think of Tex-Mex cuisine, it's kind of comfort food, but we're going to take it to the chic level. So instead of using chicken for the tamales, we're going to use a little bob white quail.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was not expecting that.
I know. It's we do a lot of great things there at the Marriott, so we have actually 4 options for them to choose from for the dinner. So it's a great event, and so we're going to get started then.
Very good. We're running down the ingredients right there on the side of your screen, and we're going to put the entire recipe online at thehamptonroadshow.com. So we're working first
with the filling.
With the filling for the tamales.
Okay, and we have a medium pan here. We're actually going to put in a couple of strips of bacon chopped up.
We love bacon here. Did you know that?
Yes.
Who doesn't?
I mean, a lot of flavor.
Especially here.
Just get that started, and we're going to
help
render
you if
that.
I can.
Excellent.
Although we've got 2 chefs in the kitchen, I'm not sure if I should be lifting a hand here.
I'll supervise.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
And we're going to get that rendered going a little bit, and then we're going to add to it some shallots, minced shallots, and garlic.
Very, very good. I like the sound of that, though. Texas Chic.
Yes, Texas Chic.
And a great event coming up.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a great cause. And this is our second year doing it. So, we're really excited with Trudy Raines and Chef Ed and myself, and the French chef, Chef Dantonier. He's going to be helping us as well. So we got that going. Is that up all the way? There we go.
No.
And
there it is. I see it.
There we go. And then we're going to add the quail to it as well.
Okay.
And get that going.
How do you prepare that, Chef?
Well, there's actually the recipes online, and what we did was do like a Texas barbecue spice and mop sauce.
Oh, okay.
And we barbecued it and finished it off, and that's basically what the quail looks like. And then picked it and put it in with this. We're going to add some hot sauce to it, or chili sauce. That's made from Pasillo chilies and habanero chilies. So there's a little kick to it. And then a little bit of that barbecue mop sauce that we have. You can use regular barbecue sauce if you want. Once again, this isn't your average Mexican tamale.
Tex-Mex meal,
right, exactly.
So you've given us, obviously, your take, but you can use the store brand.
Right,
You're
exactly.
Not able to make your own.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to add some tomatoes and corn to that. And we took the fresh corn and grilled it to give it a nice little dimension, a little depth, a little smokiness.
These are great ingredients coming together. How did you come up with this idea, though, to kick it up in this way?
Well, it's inspired by Dean Fearing. He does a lot of Texas chic cuisine, and he's a great chef in the Texas area,
right,
and worldwide actually. But we've taken some seminars through him and stuff, and he's really the father of Texas chic cuisine. So
neat. So folks here at Hampton Roads really getting a treat.
Absolutely.
With this menu.
And then we're going to add a little bit of pimento to that, or smoked paprika.
Very good.
And then just finish it off with a little bit of cilantro.
Now, what's your specialty here, Chef?
Whatever Chef doesn't want to do.
So that's how that works.
That's how it works.
So we're actually going to let that simmer a little bit, and then Chef Etta is going to come over here and do the tamale dough.
Work on the tamales.
Yes.
Okay, Chef.
So let me get this out of his way there.
Now, this is the actual coating, or the wrapper.
The wrapper, the stuffing that we put in here.
So what is this and the ingredients you have?
This is the masa flour that you need to make your tamale dough. And what I'm doing now is just half the recipe that should be listed on the recipe.
So for a smaller crew, although we have an audience here that would be, it's okay, they're probably hungry. We don't mind sharing.
Some onion powder.
Okay.
And some cumin. And the same thing, like an 1/8 cup of the roasted corn that we did earlier to get a little smoky flavor. And this is where we roll up our sleeves.
Yeah, and kind of get ready.
And what we want to do is mix our dry ingredients first before we add our liquid.
All right, dry then wet.
Dry then wet. Just kind of a little mix, a little salt and pepper.
Nice flavor. And what is that?
And this is a chicken stock that we're going to use to incorporate. You can use water, but I think chicken stock adds a little more depth to it, a little more flavor.
We'll take your secrets. That's good. I like that. We are running out of time, but this goes in there.
This goes in here,
your
real
wet
quick.
Ingredients now.
Wet ingredients. And we mix it up.
More mixing?
More mixing.
And you want everything all coated?
All coated. It's going to be like texture of peanut butter is what you want.
That's going to end up being like
More
peanut butter?
Peanut butter texture.
All right.
Mix it all up. And
Does
then
that go in there too?
And then we add some oil.
Wait, is that the finished product?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, we're going to get to that point. We'll talk about that coming up in the next segment.
All right.
Well,
I'll get working on it. And then
right,
we're just going to be mixing until we get that peanut butter texture.
A lot going on in here, Carrie. Making quail tamales this morning with Chef Chris Thomas, Steve Etta. And I didn't believe you, but you were right, of course. It's like peanut butter
It's
now.
like peanut butter spread.
Yeah,
Correct.
so what is our next step?
Okay, first thing, and I need to mention, these are corn husks, and you want to soak them in warm water for at least 30 minutes prior.
Okay.
Okay, so because when they're dry when they first come, so you want to clear. So what you want to do, you want to help me out? Take
Absolutely.
a spoon.
I've washed my hands.
There you go. Take one. I'm going to take a good spoonful of the masa and just put it in there. You just want to spread it. See how easy it is to spread with that texture?
Yours is very pretty. Yours is very pretty already.
Spread it out like that. Yeah. There you go. And then what I want to do is take a spoonful of your filling.
Oh, the filling.
The filling, yes.
Okay.
And like I say, you can doesn't have to use quail, for us. You can use chicken, meat, whatever
It's
protein you
versatile.
want. Versatile.
Yeah. It's a nice recipe to have in your recipe book.
Correct. It is. It is. Just a couple of teaspoons. That's fine.
Is that too much?
No, there's never too much quail.
That's right. I like the sound of
And what I
that.
do is
never
just
have too
take a
much
little bit more
quail, right.
masa, just put it on top,
Okay.
just a little bit like this. And then what I do, just move this a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to lay on the board.
Right.
And what I do is roll the bottom up.
Oh, this is trouble. Okay.
There you go.
Here.
Roll,
Right.
Just like that.
Right.
And you just take your sides and fold them over.
Oh.
Just like that.
Oh, look at that.
Just like that. There you go.
I'm going
There
to
you
wash
go.
my hands again.
And then you just pinch the ends right there.
Uh-huh.
And we just put them in the steamer.
No, that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
And that's all you need. And they'll cook between 35 and 45 minutes.
And
Right.
through the magic of television,
I like the magic.
there you go.
Yeah.
You have tamales.
Very nice.
But we need to serve the tamales with something, so we're going to do rattlesnake beans and rice.
How
Okay?
do you come up with those?
Well,
It's all up
you
in
know,
here.
it's Texas, and so beans and rice is a big,
Makes sense.
excellent. And then we have,
Just kind of wash
so we
hands.
decided to do rattlesnake beans.
Very nice.
And rattlesnake beans get their name for the way that they grow. They kind of coil up. And if you don't have rattlesnake beans or you can't find them at the fresh market, you can get them at other specialty food stores. You can use cranberry beans, Roman beans.
Look at them. Antonio, look at this. They're so different looking. They're
Yeah.
not black-eyed peas at
Right.
all, but
But-
there's like a nuance of it.
Yes, but if you had to use black-eyed peas, you can, or cow peas, whatever. What I did was add about 3 strips of bacon because we need to start off with pork, right? So that's,
yeah, I mean-
of course. And then I'm going to add like 3 cloves of garlic. And we get that going. All right. And then I'm going to add some more pork product.
You're trying to get the flavor going.
Yeah,
I
I know. I
get
can't help it. And I'm also going to add yet another pork product, which is ham hock. And you want to boil this for about a good 30 to 40 minutes, just to get it tender, and then chop it up, and it releases a lot of great flavor. And you reserve the stock.
Wow.
This is actually mixed with chicken stock as well. So we get that going. We add like a half a cup of celery, 1.5 cups of onion.
Right.
And then I got 1 cup of mixed bell pepper.
Look at these great ingredients coming together.
Oh, wait till it's
man.
done.
We are running out of
amazing.
time, Chris, and I'm sorry to say that because we have a great event we want to talk about. Shula's over at the Marriott. So
Yes.
you're busy for the Super Bowl and you're busy for this great event. So we're
Right.
going to talk about that. Finish up our dishes in our third cooking segment.
Excellent.
Coming
All
up.
right. I
Thanks.
can't wait.
Rattlesnake beans.
Rattlesnake
Almost
beans.
done.
You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you. The whole stirring thing. I got
We,
that.
we have
I
a,
can't
we have
do
a
anything
job
else,
for
really.
you when you get, But now that it's translucent, the onions and the celery have cooked down, the peppers, they're marrying really nice. All the flavors are blooming. We're going to add our soaked beans in there, our cranberry beans.
You said soaked, right?
Yes.
So for how long?
So overnight. You want to soak 24 hours. And then we add our stock as well. And we just want to cover the beans like that and add some tomatoes.
Nice.
And some bay leaves.
Right.
And some fresh thyme. And a little bit more herbs and our spice blend right there.
Nice.
Okay,
Now what's in
then
that
we
blend,
cover
which
that.
I know you talk about in the real recipe
we
that we'll
have
put
like
online.
cumin and chili powder and smoked paprika. And then we cover it for about a couple hours, and through the magic of TV,
Here it is.
there you go.
Looking pretty good. So
And,
you do have to give yourself a little bit of extra time for the steps for both dishes, but
And now after an
you.
hour or so, you want them to get about that point. They're nice, tender, bursting with flavor. We serve it with rice, standard rice, white rice, whatever you want to do. And this is how we serve it, is the beans and rice.
nice. So here are the beans and rice, and the tamales are here hanging out. Is this one of the dishes you'll be making for the cheer sound station?
This is one of them. This particular quail tamale also gets a really good private reserve lamb chop and lobster puffy tacos. Because after all, it is Texas chic, so bigger is better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is a special chili sauce. You can use whatever sauce that you want to. We have our little beans and rice here. And I also took some cauliflower and heirloom tomatoes
right
with
over
some
here.
fresh herbs. And that way that's real simple. That's on the recipe as well. We open up our quail tamale here.
And those were steamed for, 30 minutes or so?
Actually, an hour to,
I underestimated a little
Yes.
bit. Sorry about that.
couple hours, actually, if you want to go that long, depending on how big you make your
Size of
tamale.
Bigger,
Yeah.
it'll cook longer. So.
And so there we go. We have a nice little healthy salad here. This is probably the only healthy thing on there, but
Don't say that. Don't say that.
but
If folks come out to Shula's over
Yes.
at the Marriott for the big event, what can they expect to find?
well, we have a great beef program. So we have a lot of great beef selections, steak selections. You can't talk Super Bowl without Don Shula, so you got to come to Shula's 347 Grill, and we have a great staff there as well, and we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
So,
The event again is before the Super Bowl,
yes, it's a Saturday pre-Super Bowl party.
and from what I understand, our colleagues Stephanie Harris and Bruce Rader will be there.
Yes,
To help
MC.
kind of get everyone excited about the event, and it's all for cheer.
Yes. And, we're excited. This is our second year.
It's a nice collaboration.
Yeah, it's great.
Very good. Well, thank you. We're going to definitely try all this. Sounds great. Nice exotic dish. This is a dish that's going to be on the menu for the Cheer Sound Station, which will be Saturday before the Super Bowl. And I know you've got some great events going on for Super Bowl Sunday. Is that an understatement? So definitely check them out over at the Marriott in Norfolk. Carrie?
All right.